Alright kids, it's time for another episode of KittyKatGaming with your host, Mortimer!
KKG! KKG! Yay!
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of KittyKatGaming. We're back playing Dream Daddy, and we just ran back into Mary, the woman from the bar who tried like hitting on us. So let's see what she has to say. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to? Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Aaron, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass full of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh God, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. Ha ha ha. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you too, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Hey, Aaron, have you met Brian yet? Who? Hey, Brian, come over here for a sec. A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. Hey. Oh, by the way, Brian is voiced by Barry from Game Grumps. Or you've seen him on KittyKatGaming too. Brian, this is Aaron. He just moved into the neighborhood. Hello. Well, pleased to meet you. Put her there. Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip. I let out a small squeak after my hand bones had been ground to dust. Not much of a handshake guy, huh? Guess I'm more of a hugger. Which house did you move into? The ranch-style one in the cul-de-sac. Oh, that one's just like mine, but smaller. That kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up me? My sake of dad competitiveness kicks into gear. It's a leaner, small houses are safer, or I'm happy there. I'm happy there. Got no worries about its size as long as me and my daughter are happy. Well put. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. A kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy. Oh my God, we already did this part. Let's see if they do it. Amanda's smart too. Thanks, Dad. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hi later. You got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, we met him before. I guess we didn't meet him in this run through yet, but he did the Pokemon battle, like, with bragging about his daughter, and it was super cool and funny. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad, who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh. They're gonna want to talk about the weather. Go, do it. Make a friend. How could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around at the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. It's not the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet the guy at the bar? The guy who kept trying to one-up me. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in the Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. So, everyone is here. We can choose whoever we want to talk to, or we can go get a burger. So, I want to talk to Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides me an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Oh, and Alex Octopimp voices Damien. Thank you, I'm very proud of my abode. Aaron, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior on that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's Okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
What?
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would be more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. What the fuck does that mean? Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. When I was in school, people like didn't want to label themselves, and the bad thing to do was to label yourself a hipster, but I guess times have changed. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. Maya, do you know how to treat a lady? Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey, won't you come play with us? Come play with us forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly black away. Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. And by the way, Mary is voiced by Erin Smallfeld. She was one of the hosts of Hot Pepper Gaming. Also, one of Vernon's best friends. That's why. I don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? By the way, VeggieTales was totally a Christian TV show. I don't know if you guys knew that. They like teach the gospel and shit. So it would make sense that the religious couple was watching VeggieTales, but that they would tape over with The Shining? I don't know about that. Something's up. She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Krish? Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be all right. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Oh my god, she's a terrible person. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my 5th. I have squeezed 4 little... Wait, so she had 4 kids. What does she mean it's her 5th time at the rodeo? I don't understand. Sweetheart, would you do me a favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
Oh my.
I'm sure he's fine. Oh. Wait, no. Does she count the twins as 2 or as 1? Because maybe she does have 5 and she counts the twins as 1. I'm sure he's fine. Mary. Okay, geez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Hey! Hey! Of course. Of course the goth kid is Damien's son. Should have seen that coming. Ah, Lucian. Have I introduced you to Aaron yet? Hey, it's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger? Sir. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know that some people in the Victorian area are vegetarians? They describe carnivorous type people as blood lappers. Dad. That's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of a tattoo peeks out from underneath his sleeve. I can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Whoa. Yep, it wasn't always a youth pastor, you know. That's so cool. Want to see mine? What? Lucian pulls back some rubber-based bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. Oh my god, when I was a kid, those rubber bracelets were like the shit. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. I think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. Well, we'll talk about this later. That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know. I just thought it looked sick. Oh, and you can see the 666 tattoo on his wrist in the picture. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figured youth pastors popped out of the womb with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching. Oh, I guess we're done talking to them, huh? So let's go and talk to Robert, because I want to talk to Bad Dad. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one up by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Aaron, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least? That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50s in there. The 50 in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Aaron, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. We almost fucking banged Robert. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about the most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loves it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years, not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have a Wait, what happened the last time? Robert takes a long sip of his whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in the army days. Comes from Kansas. They built him tough out there. Anyways, things go south pretty quickly. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. What? You could see the bone popping out through his skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living souls, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. Jesus Christ. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I gotta carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms. And that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. Jesus Christ. I guess that's camping for you. What? Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of his whiskey. And I'm just kidding. My friend Johnny and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laughed nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Whew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Yeah. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra, Daisy? You might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Oh my god, I love them. Although I'm not sure I have the material required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Caleb hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such a quality reality television show. I don't watch a lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make great meals. Lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in the harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy words from the snack table. They eat them with a mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay, but not actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Yeah. Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we could have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. Oh my god. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing all about Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Aw. Well, next time on Kitty Cat Gaming, we're going to go and talk to Matt, Hugo, and Craig. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss it, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody!